Hey Pip, this is Coach Bill. Glad you're with me here today. We're going to take a look at the Perry husband drill, and at the same time, let's also talk about the tee and how it can be good or bad, okay? And so when we do the Perry drill, what we're trying to do is to get a nice feel for the dead space, and that's the space where the ball comes off of the pitcher's fingers, okay? When the ball's coming off his fingers, the front side of the ball off of his fingers, it's the dead space from that point to where my barrel is going to make impact with the ball. Okay, so it's the green space that's in between the pitcher's fingers and my barrel. And so to help us with that, I like to use what I refer to as the Perry drill. And if you'll excuse me as I turn my back on you, here's what I'm referring. So I've set up the cage here. It's a little bit tight just because of the depth of vision with the lens here. But off the tarp, I'm going to visualize the opposing pitcher's hand, his arm slots. And I can put a person up there so I can get a good idea. Now it gives me a reference point, right? So it could be your thrower. It could be you, and you can even look at it. But I get that reference point, and I'm going to let the ball come down to the intersection right here of my L screen, right? So I have the ball moving about 3 to 4 inches at this point, maybe 4 to 5 inches, as it's off his hand, coming this way, heading to this outside corner, all right? So you can almost visualize the ball tracking to that point in time, okay? And so when I work this, my eyes are going to work from the pitcher's release to the intersection here of the L. So my eyes are going to work to there, and so I'm using my peripheral vision. I can still see the baseball, but I am right here with it, and now I'm going to start to work my swing. What I'm trying to prevent is something that happens quite a bit with tees, and that is where the head just starts dropping, and we isolate on the ball and the tee, okay? We are never doing that in a game, so I want to become keenly aware that I do not want to do that here. Okay, so I'm going to work to here, and then bang, I'm going to let my swing take over. I can do that with the tee. I can do it off the front toss, okay, as well. Okay, when I do it off the front toss, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll just take a point, and this is off camera, but I'm going to take a point heading out towards right field, and so I can still see I'm going to go this way for you so you can see how my eyes are going to work here a little bit. So I'm going to take a point that's opposite field as I'm watching, and I'm going to focus here. And I'm going to really rely on my peripheral vision that would work, and then I'm going to work just on my peripheral vision. Am I going to hit balls well? Probably not, but what's going to happen is I'm going to have my pitcher flip up some curveballs, maybe flip up some changes, and throw in those fastballs. And we'll do them, we'll work to them, we'll tell them, this is fastball, this is curveball, this is change, whatever it is. Then at some point, we'll probably go random. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to always ask questions. Hey, what were you seeing? What were you able to pick up? And a lot of times hitters now will start to understand how that ball is moving in space and time. Because if I do this, if I just locate ball, if I'm looking for spin or all that stuff, I lose the greater picture. I lose the greater context of how the ball is moving. Okay? If you remember, one of my tenets are shapes don't get us out, speeds of shape do. And so what I'm trying to do, not so much count seams, what I'm trying to do is to recognize shape as early as I can and tie that in together with the idea of what is the speed of that shape. So when I see fastball right now, and I'm looking for it. When I see curveball right now, and I'm looking for it. When I see changeup right now. All right? I understand what those shapes look like, and so I'm willing to, I want to work on those areas so that when it comes game time, I most certainly understand speeds and shapes and what I am attempting to do, what my swing plan is from pitch to pitch. Okay? Hope that helps. Perry husband drill along with the second version of it off the live. Okay? Hope it helps. Talk to you soon.